Hello, good morning. It's your Blue Archive Gacha whale, your beginner artist, self-proclaimed, and your boy Tostanyo. Welcome to my stream. Omatase. Omatase shimashita. I'm a little bit tired today, a little bit under the weather, since I have to tell you guys, I have to tell you gamers, today I ran only, yesterday too, I ran only like on 4 hours of sleep. So, why is that so? Why did I do that to myself? It's not good, it's not healthy if you do it to yourself like that, but I'm going to go further into detail once I started the timer for like the Wandoro challenge. So what is like the Wandoro challenge? So it's like a Japanese trend, and it's like basically like something among artists in Japan that you are like given a theme, a timer of 1 hour, and you have to draw within that amount of time. And you can limit yourself creatively with that in completing artwork. For example, do it like without color, with like a single layer, or other restrictive restrictions you put on yourself just in order to finish that artwork. And I'm repeating that again since the last stream. I pretty much failed and I couldn't like do it 1 hour. Really rusty. But it gave me a lot of ideas and motivation to like finish those art pieces and make it like complete. And one of those are like done. The others is like not yet, since kinda I'm like running low on energy, running low on time the past days. Today it will be like pretty short too. But yeah, I will only draw like one today, but I'm gonna see what I can do and if I can like pick up certain techniques again. I, for example, forgot how to color anime eyes. Normally I keep it black and white, or like a blob of white for like achibis with the eyes. But yeah, when I started the stream, I didn't, or like before I did the thumbnail and like everything else with the announcement, I don't really know what to draw. So it's like a big question mark. But when I logged into Blue Archive, I saw like, oh, Kayoko's birthday. So maybe I should draw something for her. So that's like the theme for today, that I draw like Kayoko, and maybe like rather than her regular form or like her New Year outfits, I draw a current alt that is like out in JP's server. Could be like called Dress Kayoko, D Kayoko, and he looks pretty beautiful, pretty calm, chillaxed. And since I need a lot of calmness, especially after the stream, I'm going to draw her to like fit the vibes. So the stream will not be super long, maybe like even below 1 hour when I draw only black and white. But let's see how it goes. If you are like part of the VOD gang or like watching live, however it is, you can keep the stream as a background, draw alongside me, or do something else in your while it's playing, and check the visual, like my screen time. I like fill in from time to time to see like in what time span I made this kind of focus, you know, like every 5 minutes, how far am I already. It's like a bit interesting with the art streams, how when time passes, how far one can go, or how not far, how short someone can come up to. But yeah. Anyway, I will start with like the countdown for 3 and go. So it will be a 3, 2, 1, ikuzo, go. The timer's now running, and I will start off with a simple sketch. I know like how Kayako looks like after like a reference sheet next to me, but first of all I need like a posture for that. So I will draw like that. Normally she's like a very chillest character, but I think like I want to draw something like hard hands, which is like pretty cute. But since hands adds a lot of expressions, you have to like put some effort into drawing the hands correctly, and for a lot of aspiring artists, hands are like a nightmare. I think like even PewDiePie, when he did like this drawing, 100-day drawing video, he didn't necessarily draw hands by a lot. I think he wanted to avoid this kind of scheme, but if he like mentioned that, it would have been quite interesting. You put like enough time into learning drawing this kind of body part, you will become naturally a good artist, since it enhances like the expressions of a character. You know, when they smile, can do it like with a heart hand, can do like a peace sign, can have the thumbs up, thumbs down, you can like face palm, you know. There's like a lot you can do with those. But regarding me, the expressions, I have to like still keep up, you know. So far I only have like 4 expressions. It's like not a lot. I was like planning on doing more, but I only like did so far for in case I collab with someone that I have at least like a on-screen PNG, like not what I use currently right now, which is like a side view, but like rather from like front view, you know. And like VTuber have like the live 2D model, they always face forward. There are like exceptions like Shigerui, who's like more sidewards, you know. But she did an update last year too. Like it's not recently, but it's like not super old, I would like say. Which also looks like nice. But yeah. But I need to like add something. And regarding being expressive, real life, let's say I'm pretty tired out to like do a lot of expressions. I ran today only on 4 hours of sleep, yesterday too, and this is pretty bad. Normally you should like rest for at least 6 hours. You don't need like full 8 hours or 10 hours. But when I like did my schedule for the streams, I didn't like predicted that there would be something it will come in the way of that. When you are like in my YouTube and have like seen the community tab, there was like something with the internet. I faced like internet issues and not like fixed it since Friday morning. So I'd had to ditch the Saturday stream, which was like planned a gacha stream. I will do it in the next week, I guess. But since it's like one day of stream missing, kind of need to think of like making up for it without like filling up more day slots, since I need to prioritize my real life too. So yeah, that is that too. But regarding scheduling or that for this week, currently, I knew like, you know, Hololive and concerts. I knew like that there was a Holofest coming, but I was so ignorant for a long time to like notice, oh, it's this week. And it's like sandwiched right between stage 1 and 2 and Honeyworks in stage 3. And it would be enough time if I don't stream to like take a nap 2 hours in between and then be like filled with more energy into the next broadcast concert. But you know, here I am and my eyes are like, you don't like see it, but it's change expressions. My eyes are like super teary and I have like a lot of they're like eye bags, you know. They're like probably pretty dark right now, but yeah, that's like pretty much like a lot what like night owls are like suffering, or artists in Japan. Like I'm like glad that I'm not like a Japanese artist, even though those are like super respected, you know. I even respected them back then, but I think they like go with like health issues, you know. Especially in Japan, can be like pretty frightening. You have to like prioritize your real life too and such. But because yeah, I did that to myself with oh yeah, the Holofest. There was like not much to do. Of course, I could have gone to sleep earlier. But while my stream was not working, I was like, okay, let's play a game instead. Let's get into gaming, off-stream gaming. I have like a hobby, you know, with like niche RPG games from Japan, like indie RPG games. Like even back in the days, I love to play like RPG Maker games or like Wolf RPG games, especially like for Japan. So like those kind of indie JRPGs, and sometimes I like flops, but for the most part, I see like, oh, this is like a Kamige, but nobody talks about it. And I played like a game like that, which was like not translated, but I put it into like a translator app, like a machine translation app, and then played like that. But because like back in the days, I read like a lot and would like nitpick any kind of spelling mistake, even like those minor ones. I ended up of like, okay, let's edit those parts that are not making sense, and let's update that. And let's say my kind of writer instinct got like awakened, and I sat there for a long time Like I played for hours yesterday, and I lost like a lot of sleep. I was like planning on the 6 hours of sleep, but like 2 hours are like gone already. And before I like realized it was like midnight, like 0 AM, it was like, oh frick, now I have only like less than 5 hours time to sleep. And yeah, I brushed my teeth, you know, ate like something really quick. I hydrated myself, did a stretch, and then brushed my teeth, then go to sleep. But even when I hit the hay, you don't like fall asleep instantly. You have like a phase where you like staring at the ceiling for 5 minutes, and then or like at the back of your eyes when you close your eyelids, and then yeah, fall asleep like that. It takes like some time. So it was like about 4 hours of sleep, and man, that's rough. I kinda wish I had more sleep. So, but I learned not to appreciate a lot those small things in life, you know. By the way, how was HoloFest? Really nice. HoloFest was pretty nice. When you don't pay attention though, if you treat this like karaoke and play it in the background, you won't learn to appreciate it. But if you don't multitask and only watch a stream, oh man. Kinda, I smiled all the way and be like, oh man, I'm so glad that they make it this far, that they had this, I like on that part of the idol journey. And I must say, like whole life, you know, like Cover Corporation, they are like so advanced in their 3D technology, and like those motion capturing, you know, that they make like this movement so smooth of the idols. And man, it was like such a nice performance. The camera transitions, the technology, how they move, the dance moves, it's tracked like everything. Corona did a flip, and I loved it so much. Yesterday was like a blast. For today, I did like the mistake on like doing something else while having the concert in the background, but doing it like that, you can't enjoy it as much. So I will like rewatch it once like the archive is up. But for like the next one, which is like the day 2, stage 3 thingy, I will like check it out. It's like not a free concert, sadly. Like only like the first 30 minutes you can like watch on the YouTube for each performance, stage performance. But after that you have to pay, and it's quite a steep price, since it's like for a singular concert it's like 6,500 yen, and for all 4 it's like 25,000 yen. No, 25,000? Yeah, it's 25,000. So it's like 180 USD all together, and like separate it's like about 70 USD. Does it make sense? 60 USD? Kind of. Not really sure how this like goes with like price transitions. Since I'm like thinking euro, but euro and USD are like pretty similar, yeah, in their worth. So I guess that works too. So I wonder if that works. I probably keep it like black and white. I'm like trying a little bit slowly since I'm like pretty low on energy. I'm gonna preserve my energy so that I have like still enough power to like sit through stage 3. Pay like my full attention to it. Takes like a lot of power as well to pay attention. Even like drawing itself needs like some mental energy. I kinda wish like that our body would not need sleep. Or that there's like a way that it will not be necessary. Or like once in a while. How do I make her smile though? I have never drawn like Hayako's smile, I would say. Well, actually I did, but it was like with her eyes closed, so that doesn't really count. It's like kind of like a cheating way. It's kind of like cheating when you draw the eyes like closed, since if you want to try like eyes of an anime character, kind of when it needs like some effort, but if you close them, you know, it's like kind of like skipping that the kind of process. Hello, Sean C. Hill. Welcome to the art stream. I do like a Wandoro challenge, which is like a Japanese challenge, and you draw like within 1 hour your artwork. So whenever I get like done within 1 hour, or like the time is up, yeah, I stop. And that's like about the program like that. And about the character I draw, it's like a character from Blue Archive. At least I'm like trying to. But yeah, that's like what I'm doing right now. Welcome. So yeah, I talk about the progress of like drawing eyes closed, and how you can save yourself a lot of work. And it is lazy, but a lot of animation studios do it like that too, when they want to save time, want to save budgets. Then yeah, having like the eyes closed can like save a lot of time. Especially if you can keep that frame where they have their eyes like closed. If you like watch Dungeon Meshi, like Delicious Dungeons, how it's like called, like localized or whatever, it's like this, you know, when they have like, whenever there's like the zoom in on Senshi, like the dwarf who likes to cook, you know, you maybe noticed that he doesn't have any movement at all, because his mouth is like covered in his beard, and there's like this thick nose, you know, there are like no movements from the chin, and or like any body movements. It's like just a still image, and they really save a lot of budget with that. And when you wonder, okay, where does the budget go instead? When in the next episodes there are like those epic fight scenes, and then you'll be like, ah, that's where it went to. And it's like pretty cool. It can save you a lot of effort in that kind of sense. And also like budget too. Since if you want like have like the pros draw like the action scenes without like wasting, you know, without using your strongest fighters for those kind of trivial scenes, and you have to like play around like this on like using your weakest force on like those kind of shots, and then your best forces on like the strongest impacts of like scene. Same like goes like for resources, you know, in whatever kind of scenario, like games, you know, real life. before I like started the stream, it's like kind of weird how my voice goes, I would like say. A lot of people like recognize me like via my calmness, you know. So like, but when I did like some tests before I started the stream, I sounded like kind of different. Kinda. But maybe this like because I'm like low on sleep. The thing is like the less sleep I like have, the more time it takes for me to actually boot up, you know, to like reach status quo. But when I reached it, it's like fine, and I'm like my usual self, more or less. At least like I'm very close to it. But when not at it, I'm like really a gremlin that would like fit this chibi image. You know, like an Umaru-chan, Himaru Umaru-chan. When she's like in the public, like in the school and such, she's like this perfect girl, like the class representative, a student, and very popular girl who everyone looks up to. But once she gets home, she gets like into gremlin mode and be like, Yada, I want to play games, cola, chips, and just is like this annoying little brat. And let's say I am that too. Of course, I'm like a little bit, I'm like acting and sometimes do it like for a bit on stream, you know, be like be like the gremlin. But when you really, when I'm really like low on sleep or have like low attention span, I turn to this kind of species. And I don't know if it will be like confident for you gamers, but I keep like this side hidden away. And let's say when I speak in real life, like off stream, I like sound a lot different too. My voice is like very silent, it's a very silent one. And it's like pretty rare. It's pretty rare that I get to speak like that. So I think like that's why a lot of people who like watch my streams, who like know me in real life, they see me in a different light, you know, when they tune into a stream like this one. Especially like art, since in art there's like less reason to like rage, to be like a gremlin. It's like pretty chill and such. But since for a long time my streams were like pretty like unga bunga gorilla, you know, it's like sporadically, it comes like whenever. Sometimes you don't expect it, and yeah. And if you are like too lazy to check like the Twitch archive, then it might like be deleted after some time, like 14 days. So having like YouTube, pretty useful. And do you have like a track record of that too? If you like want to tell, yeah, I streamed a lot. Okay, do you have proof? And when I look at Twitch, I'm like, So yeah, I had to like start YouTube at some point, and I must like say I like YouTube. It's like a lot of setups to do, but with the current programs I use for like OBS, I don't really need to do a lot for YouTube. Maybe like only the thumbnail, maybe some text here and there, but the procedure of like starting the stream is like pretty similar to Twitch, but with few extra steps. I wonder how I should draw that here. I'm like for such a long time on the face, you know, kind of like searching, but I think like 30 minutes are like more than enough. Normally when I have like the image in my mind, when I like know what I want to draw, it doesn't take long. But when I don't have a clue, you know, it takes like some time. That's like why I do like a lot of unnecessary lines, just to like find like some structure where I can like build upon. Ooh. Some artists like know straight what they want to do, and then they can do maybe like 30-second drawings, which is like pretty impressive already. It's like nothing with talent, it's just like a skill you can acquire via time. And it's also like about the current mindset. How are you feeling mentally right now? My mindset is like not stable right now, I would like say. I would like say I'm pretty exhausted, but at the same time, I need more sleep, so yeah. I can still function, but I can feel that it does something. Back in the days it was like noticeable. It wasn't like noticeable at all. The body was like very young. You wouldn't like die from that. And you could like still run normally fine, even like if you skip 2 days of sleep. But nowadays, late 20s Tosan needs like all the sleep they can get. And a lot of sleep. I'm kind of like a sucker for that. Bed is like the most comfortable place at home. Would like lay in there forever, play games, but this is not how it's supposed to go, you know? Because I also have like fun in doing like content creation. And I must say, like, this kind of cycle to have like a good work and life balance is pretty important. Normally when I go to work and then at home, normally it's just like me being a consumer, being like, yeah, let me play games. And watch anime, read books, you know, watch VTubers, read manga. It's like that. I just lived more for my hobbies back then. But when I tried like, hey, those VTubers, they seem like to have fun. They do like karaoke and stuff. We do that too. I must say that's pretty fun, and you do like something productive, you know? But once you are like back to your hobbies and do nothing productive at all, you know, it's just like for your own entertainment, it's just like a luxury. It's like, what are you doing for humanity? I mean, yeah, you support companies like that, but what do you do for humanity? Is that even productive what you do? And then I'm like, yeah, not really, right? Oh man, does choreograph the Detective Conan or ears? Detective Conan ears. That's like below. Holy crap. Well, whatever. You can't draw the ears afterwards, actually. Maybe the eyes are too big. Make them a little bit slimmer, I guess. And I will like add the smile, the facial expressions a little bit later with the mouth. Normally it's like more the end. When I draw like female characters, it becomes like unnecessarily complicated for me. Or like rather unnecessarily, it becomes like a lot more challenging. The things like when I draw like female characters, I want to make them look good and cute. It's like my character, or like men's in general, is like whatever kind of. Since it can be okay to make them look like a little bit like boy failures and like yeah, like some side characters, but with girls, I always want them to look like decent, or at least like very good. But Kyoko, the character I try to draw right now, has a birthday today, so kinda like obligated to do to do is a little, to put in a bit more effort. I like that girl. I can vibe with her. Very chill character. Some would like say she's best girl, but I would like say she's very real. She's very real. And someone who would exist in real life. Who can exist in real life. But it's like very rare. Could be like your best friend, basically. It has like a very calming voice, and when it's like about her bond stories, like via Momo Talk, there are like a lot of those moments where she's just like with you alone and just chill together, you know, and like those calm and peaceful moments together. That's about it. No depression or anything. It's just like those vibes. It's just about the vibes. Maybe make this a little bit longer. You can see both of her eyes in this one. Ears, actually. Yeah, ears. I kinda want to make the pony longer, so... yeah, I guess I keep it black and white. I'm not sure if I will submit that for social media. Like posting that. Probably not. I don't get to finish it. But maybe I can like finish it off stream, and then I can. But what I do currently on stream right now is not necessarily getting posted in that kind of form. Can I have like this kind of pride as an artist, you know? Like, I want to like share the best version of myself. Best version of my art. It's just like some kind of algorithm, yet the more people are like just skipping that part, you know, like skip ads, skip the trash. I'm like thinking very low of my arts, you know. Some people like say I'm too humble. Maybe it's like humbleness, you know. I think like it's best to say it's humbleness. Normally I'm just like gaslighting myself into, yeah, you're not that great, you have to put my effort. And then I have to put effort, actually. But you know, when I say like, yeah, I'm a rock bottom, and it gets like easier to get like, to climb up, you know? Rather than having to keep climbing from the higher spots. Or even like stay where you are. But when you rock bottom, it's like easy other way. So I have like no pressure. It's like this kind of trick. So yeah, it might be humbleness. But it's also like me gaslighting myself. and be like, yeah, you're trash, you're not worth it. I wonder how do I do the horns. Probably like this. I'm not really sure how the angles are for her horns. But now she has like her halo too, so I kinda balance it maybe like that. Maybe like this. She's like from the Gehenna Academy. A lot of Gehenna students have like demonic kind of they are like more similar to demons in their character design, like appearance wise, but doesn't mean they're like evil. It's just like they're more straightforward when it comes like to problems, you know. When they have an issue, they like are like direct. I like that about them. Trinities are a little more, they hide like behind layers and are like gaslighting you behind your back rather than like going face to face and then yeah, oi, and having an issue with you know. So if you compared like to like getting bumped on the streets, you know, in Japan, Veganas like those Yakuza types, hey yo, you broke my arm! On 3 different places, bring me to hospital and pay me up 3,000 US dollars, and be like, hey, what? But if it's like Anna, you know, if it's like Trinity, I think like they will gaslight you a lot. They will not gaslight you directly, but will like ruin you little by little behind your back. And it's like more than just like a little bit of of like that. But the thing, like, I put example, let's say Gehenna is like, yeah, they are like very direct, but they're like also pretty simple and innocently childish with that. Maybe like to, yeah, I mean like the game is like about youth. It's like a story kept within the heart, kind of. It's like not it will always try to find like a happy ending, and I personally like that, since when I played like Arknights, if you drown like too deep into depression and stuff, you might not find a point in life at some point anymore. And for some reason I like it's like pretty safe, the direction how like a silent voice or Regaio came. Even if some people didn't like it, you know, it's like no point to dwell into like those negative emotions, you know. There will always be solution. There's something genuine, you know. There are like people who will care about you, even if you have like low self-worth and such, you know. There's always like happy ending. And even if it's like cliche, even if it's like, yeah, that's too cringe. It is like reality that there are always some people who will like you, even if you don't notice, even if you push them away, even though it seems like easier that way. There's like that. And for some reason, you know, sometimes it's like always this distance of like, yeah, I can't identify myself with the protagonist, and sometimes you're like, yeah, I can vibe with the character, but this is like a fictional character, I should like put myself into their shoes. But for sometimes it's like the author wrote the characters in that way that a certain target audience can like vibe with that and identify themselves with this protagonist, and then put them in a certain situation of life where they can get happy, and then it's like, you too can be happy. I know it's like a story, it's like still fiction at the end, but it's just like of giving like a little bit hope, you know. a lot of people love happy endings. But there are also like a lot of people who love like depressing kind of stories, you know, where there are like no kind of resolutions. But to be honest, I like happy endings more than like those with no hope and open-endedness, like Evangelion for example. The ending's like, there was so much potential, then poof, gone. Could have done so much more with that, or even did like a cliche ending where it's like happy. Because the thing is, like, in real life, there are rarely happy endings. It's the evil mostly wins. And they never get like punished, for the most part. And it's better to be like optimistic than like realistic. And now realistic is like at least a good kind of border between pessimism and optimism. But overall, the less you know, the happier you are. I know like those people who are like tended towards being more on the sad boy side, sad girl side, you know. When you give them like a glass of water, they can tell you immediately it's half full. They can like notice this kind of things pretty easily. And they're like, for the most part, like right with their worldviews, but you will be a lot happier if you just don't put a lot of attention to those kind of details and just like enjoy life, you know. No need to nitpick, no need to be like our social media warriors. If you like try to discuss there's like, yeah, not much joy in that. You won't be able to win. I'm like pretty rarely like on social media regarding posting stuff like with X or like YouTube. Maybe if I want to upload something or like stream, I check in there, do like my tasks, and then I naturally see like the recommendations or like when some notifications are like popping up. That's like where I like access it, but I'm not actively like doom scrolling, you know. That's like the thing. And it's like this kind of stuff, kind of like limiting yourself in that kind of aspect where it's like easy to be a victim of doom scrolling and not doing anything in your life, and maybe like joining into a discussion where you have like no place in normally. Just like care about yourself at the very least. And plus point if you do it with someone else, you know. If there's like someone else you will take care of. I would like say it's like easier to take care of other people than like yourself. I know it takes some effort, but on my part, when I had like to take care of a pet, like of a cat, I was like, oh my gosh. What a cute little kitty. Let's take care of that one. I see myself responsible for someone for that. And when there's like someone I have to take care of, you know, I have to naturally take care of myself. Because if I am not among the living anymore, who will take care of the pet, you know? So this is like a good reason to keep yourself healthy. So that animal still has like a good future ahead. that there's like no need to worry for that. Keep taking care of it until the end of time. So now regarding Kayako. Probably... Yeah, I forgot drawing something. She's like dressed Kayako, but she has like a loosely worn jacket. What's called? Like a vest. I will draw it on for both. A little bit vague for the beginning, but later on I can like off stream maybe. Maybe I can do it on stream now, but let's see how far I can get. Lazy da yo, lazy da yo. Okay. Okay. And those are like loose kind of... It's like not loose, but it's like hanging there around the shoulders. Oh, body parts. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Okay. Doesn't look so bad, line art wise. Or at least like, no, not line art wise, but like from what is like recognizable, it doesn't look so bad. Line art is always a thing that I will shy away from. I don't really like to draw that. Hehehe. But if I put effort into it, then yeah, it can look good. It's just like I'm wasting 2 more hours on that, and I kinda want to do something else with those hours. So a lot of my thumbnail art, a lot of colored art I like do, for example, is like my chibi, since it's like faster to do. Maybe the thing is like, yeah, you can hire someone, but it costs money. And let's say I have like other plans with my cash. Yeah, I'm Blue Archive Gacha whale. But that whaling is like for gacha, you know? Like not for anything else. When there's like something I want, then yeah, I'll do it myself. It's like the cheaper way, and maybe you can like train yourself a useful skill for the future. The thing like with technology, for example like AI, they will become better and better. So if you can become like a jack of all trades, what an AI can like hardly do, like, you know, you need like several kind of programs. Yeah, let's say like an AI can only have like, can be like specialized in one thing, but a human has like a right amount of like skills, you know, like a whole skill tree, while a program can only be good at one. Who's better? Now in the long run, the human will like come out first, and a human has like a lot of charm. I know we have like Neuro-Summer, but I would like say, as a stand alone, she wouldn't do well. But when Vidal, the one who made Neuro-Summer, came up, it is like a nice thing. Because like not Neuro-Summer alone that carries, it's like extension to the personality of the of Vidal. And that makes it more unique, make it more like special. You are my special. Okay, I think like I'm running it. I like booted up by now. Oh man, before I like started the stream, I was like really gremlin like. To be like, Yatta yo! Okoto nai kara no! Oh, I don't want to wake up, I don't want to stream. Why is it like this with photo fish on this day? And yeah, I was like complaining a lot. But once I like am back to my senses, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's all fine now. 大丈夫です。気にしない、気にしない。あ、やっぱ大丈夫。やっぱいいや。Ah, long-haired Kayako. Beautiful. I mean, we had that with the New York form, but in this kind of form, she has a lot more of drip. And exposed shoulders here, too. Ah! Kirei desu ne. それは。But to be honest, I don't have much of a clue of like the physics of like clothes. I do like a little bit randomly, but at least I try to like follow some kind of rules, more or less, to make it like look natural enough, like convincing enough at least. It's like about the convincing part, you know. It doesn't have to be like that, but if the human eyes at like first sight are convinced, then it's good. With AI, however, it's like they can do that much better, but once you see like an unnatural thing, like since they love details, it becomes like, yeah, the magic will like disappear. Sometimes people are like, wow, I really love how you do like the folds for the clothing. How did you do that? And the artist is like, for most of the part, be like, oh, I did it just randomly, you know. But they say randomly, but actually they have like a system on how they do things. And when there's like the question, how do you do the folds? Can you do a tutorial? When they actually like go through, you know, they have like a theory. And it's like one of my old rivals who did something like that, where it like took the inspiration from. And even I copied the guide, but I don't know where I put it anymore, since the old page where it was like archive, like a German website, is like deleted by now. It's like deleted by now, like mangaka.de, kind of German, like not .com. It says like Germany, but you know, when we have like those kind of .com, for Germany it's like DE instead of like GER. It's like we say like in German, we say Germany like Deutschland, kind of. It's like a DE. So that they ended like with a DE, and yeah, there's like nothing like that anymore. When you like still click on the mangaka.de, it leads you to the Carlsen kind of website. It's like what kind of? It's like a company that publishes manga related books, novels, literature, yeah, like that. It's a publisher, but there used to be like a branch where we would like help aspiring artists. and it was called like mangaka.de. Now this site that doesn't exist anymore, so it's kind of like lost the whole community and stuff. And all the great artists are like met and connections, but I guess all this. Anyway, I need to do something about eyes, right? Add some soul to it. I know she has like a white iris, so maybe I can do it like that. Select like the right color tone, like white. I keep it like monochrome, like black and white. So like no colors. My biggest strength in like drawing normal size characters, like not chibi, is to keep it in black and white. If it's like the color, well, there's like a whole new dimension I have to go through. But like this, it's like simpler, more easy. It's like the slack way for me, so to say. So I had like no problems in like drawing my regular version without colors, but with color, I'm still like a little bit low budgety with like a lot of things I go. Like low budget, but also like low effort, low time. As long as it works out, it's good enough. I think, yeah, I can't do that much in 1 hour. If I had a vision, if I like knew beforehand I would draw her like that, then yeah, that could have been done in 30 minutes. But for the most part, I didn't like know where to start, so that were like a lot of searching lines, a lot of like additional stuff where I didn't know like, oh, should I do it like this? Doshio kana? Ko kana? Do ka so kana? Kind of, and it's like that, you know. Should I draw the halo? Yes, I guess. Yes, I should. Halo. It's like a transparent gray, so I could do like... Oh, let's wait. Let's do a new layer for that. Itsuno aire ni papi papu papa 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 papa. Nani mo nai. I think that's good enough. Then make it a little bit transparent, but I think like this is good enough. Yeah, this is good enough. Daijoubu kana. Daijoubu da yo. Daijoubu. Kono pretty kyatto de. Gosh, I have like this earworm all of a sudden from Darling Dance. I haven't even listened to the song in the past days, but the melody is like so familiar. Nani mo nai, dari ni nani mo nai. because sometimes I decide to like start to talk Japanese randomly on stream. Even I'm like stringing like some one-liners, you know, and then try to like string it to a sentence. I know like a little bit of like grammar, but not a lot. I still like need to learn. I'm like still like the process for like learning the language. It's like pretty small steps by steps, but it's better like learning a little bit on a daily basis than nothing on a daily basis. Of course you can still learn a little bit for like learning or like watching anime, but if you like learn actively on the side as well, then yeah, it becomes great. Your learning, your hearing like improve, and you can like make better sense of like heard words rather than like, yeah, hoping that they say like the exact one-liner you are like familiar with. The way like they speak in real life and then speak like in entertainment kind of area is like both super different. And time is up, and this is like Kyoko-chan from Blue Archive. Kyoko had dress version. The dress version, well, you can Google it. I would say. I wouldn't like pull it up on stream. But this is how it looks like. Not bad, right? But yeah, anyways, that was about it. Normally it was like planned to do this like a 2-hour stream, so do like more than one picture, but since I want to like watch Hollow Fest 2, I need like a good nap, I guess I'll end it here. But I will upload this picture. I think like this looks pretty neat. And for the next week I will try to make it up. Maybe not with filling an additional time slot in a day, but maybe I do like something with a video. Let's see how it will go. In any way, let's save this picture, and while I'm at it, but yeah, I'm going to wish you gamers a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time you are, and with that, I say bye bye.